Google's Pixel 9 Pro XL is here, but how does it compare to last year's flagship Google phone, the Pixel 8 Pro? Let's break down the specs of how these two phones stack up so you can get a better idea of what's right for you. And remember that the specs can only tell us so much. So subscribe to CNET so you don't miss any of our coverage as we continue to test the new Pixel phones IRL. We just got what is, in my humble opinion, a significant Pixel Pro update. While last year's Pixel 8 Pro came in just one 6.7-inch option, this year Google's offering us two size options: the 6.3-inch Pixel 9 Pro and the 6.8-inch Pixel 9 Pro XL. This reminds me of the current size configurations Apple's using for its iPhones. The base iPhone 14 and 15s and the 14 and 15 Pros come in two size options as well. As you'd expect, the Pixel 9 Pro XL is slightly heavier than the 8 and 9 Pro. It's 221 grams, while the 9 Pro is 199 grams, and the 8 Pro is 213 grams. The 9 Pro XL also has a slightly higher 5060 mAh battery, while the 9 Pro has a 4700 mAh battery, and the 8 Pro has a 5050 mAh battery. And the 9 Pro XL is more expensive than the other two phones. It starts at $1,100, while the 8 and 9 Pro start at $1,000. But other than those size, battery, and price differences, the 9 Pro XL and 9 Pro specs are pretty much the same. If you want to see exactly how the specs stack up, check out CNET.com. But I think the main point of offering two versions is to allow you to take advantage of all of that Pro goodness, whether you prefer a larger or smaller phone. So let's talk more about how this new Pixel 9 Pro XL compares to last year's 8 Pro. Both the 9 Pro XL and 8 Pro come in 128, 256, and 512 GB, as well as 1 TB storage options, but the 8 Pros come with 12 GB of RAM, while the 9 Pro XLs come with 16 GB of RAM. The 9 Pro XL features Google's latest Tensor G4 chip, while the 8 Pro has last year's G3 chip. Google says that new G4 chip supports higher performance and Gemini AI. Gemini is Google's AI tool and virtual assistant, and the company has introduced a lot of new ways you can use it. It just unveiled a live feature that allows you to choose an AI voice and have a back and forth conversation to help you, say, get tips for preparing for a marathon, like my fellow CNETer Lexi Savidis did. This feature requires a subscription, but the Pixel 9 Pro XL will come with a free year of Google One AI Premium, so you can try advanced Gemini features like this one. Both the 9 Pro XL and 8 Pro come with Android 14, though Android 15 should be right around the corner. Another new feature on the 9 Pro XL is satellite connectivity. This allows users to connect to emergency services even if they don't have a regular cell signal. The 8 Pro doesn't have this feature. Going back to the displays, the 9 Pro XL has a higher peak brightness than last year's 8 Pro, up to 3000 nits versus up to 2400. But other than that and the slight size difference we talked about earlier, the screen specs for the 9 Pro XL and 8 Pro are similar. Both phones have an OLED display with a 1 to 120 Hz refresh rate and a 1344 by 2992 pixel resolution, although on the 9 Pro XL that resolution is at 486 ppi, and on the 8 Pro it's at 489 ppi. Both phones also have IP68 waterproof ratings. Next, let's talk cameras. One obvious difference between these two phones is the camera bar. The 8 Pro camera bar is a rectangle that stretches the entire width of the phone, while the 9 Pro XL camera bar is an oval that doesn't stretch to the edges of the phone. Although the camera modules look different, the camera specs look very similar. I'm interested to see how the 9 Pro XL and 8 Pro cameras compare in real life, but here is how they stack up on paper.
Both phones have a triple camera system. More specifically, both have a 50 megapixel wide camera with an f1.68 lens, a 48 megapixel ultra-wide camera with autofocus, although the one on the 9 Pro XL has an f1.7 lens, while the one on the 8 Pro has an f1.95 lens. And both phones have a 48 megapixel telephoto camera with an f2.8 lens. Both telephoto cameras also have a 5x optical zoom.
When it comes to taking selfies, the 9 Pro XL has a 42 megapixel front camera, while the 8 Pro has a 10.5 megapixel front camera. We'll have to see if this makes a difference in our pictures because more megapixels doesn't necessarily mean better photos. Both of these front cameras also have an f2.2 lens and autofocus. Both phones can also capture 4K video. The 9 Pro XL has a few new camera features not found on the 8 Pro. One is Add Me. It uses augmented reality to allow you to add the photographer into a group photo. You take 2 photos, one of the group and one where the photographer swaps with someone else in the group. Then AR Magic blends the photos to create one picture with everyone. Another new camera feature is Reimagine, which allows you to enter a prompt that will transform your photo. You could ask your phone to make the grass greener in your photo. CNET's Lisa Edichico used it to completely transform the ground in her photo to a sandy beach. Google also updated the Magic Editor to allow you to do things like expand and fill the edges of an image beyond its original frame. As I mentioned earlier, the 9 Pro XL has a 5060 mAh battery, while the 8 Pro has a 5050 mAh battery. I am very interested to see how long the new phone's battery lasts because while a higher milliamp hour rating may equate to larger battery capacity, it doesn't always result in better performance. That being said, the 9 Pro XL does have that new chip that might be more power efficient. We'll have to wait and see how the battery works, but according to Google, both batteries are supposed to last more than 24 hours.
And with the extreme battery saver feature turned on, the 8 Pro is supposed to last up to 72 hours, while the 9 Pro XL is supposed to last up to 100 hours.
The 9 Pro XL supports 45-watt fast wired charging, while the 8 Pro supports 30-watt fast wired charging. Both phones also support wireless charging. Last but not least, let's talk colors. The 8 Pro comes in bay, mint, obsidian, and porcelain, while the 9 Pro XL also comes in porcelain and obsidian, plus rose quartz and hazel. Those are some of the biggest differences between the brand new Pixel 9 Pro XL and last year's 8 Pro. You can check out CNET.com for even more spec details, and the 9 Pro XL is available for pre-order now, with shipping expected in the coming weeks. Let me know what you think of this new phone in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.